Welcoming everybody to Spirit of Life Alchemy. Today is the 28th of July 2022 and it is a new moon in Leo today. So I thought I would use my Goliath deck to get a shadow reading on the energies of this new moon. So first of all, we're going to do some oracle cards. We've got the Work Your Light oracles. Work Your Light? No, Wisdom of the Oracle cards. Okay, so what do we need to know for the new moon in Leo today, Thursday, the 28th of July 2022? What messages does Spirit have for the collective to help us navigate this new moon in Leo? Energies. For our highest and greatest good. It's quite powerful energies about at the moment, as I talked about in the morning message this morning. A once in a lifetime triple conjunction happening over the weekend and into the early part of next week between Mars, Uranus and the North Node in Taurus, and I will be doing a reading for that as well to see how we can harness the energies for our highest and greatest good. Okay, so chaos and conflict, that could be coming up at the moment. We've got Mercury squaring Uranus and the North Node today, so yeah, could be a bit of chaos and conflict. The Thinker, very Mercury energy there. And building blocks. Okay, so yeah, things could be a bit all over the place with this new moon. I would say contemplate things, take things slowly, and build one step at a time, one brick at a time. In the morning message reading this morning, there was lots of pentacle cards coming out. Slow down, take things easy, and one step at a time. And also what I was saying in that reading was about take your time, because we've got this triple conjunction coming up and that could throw a spanner in the works. Today's new moon is in Leo. It's forming a trine to Jupiter in Aries, which is stationing today, ready to go retrograde. So there's a lot of big fire energy about. Jupiter, about our beliefs, could be a good luck and good fortune and expansiveness and things like that, but can go too far, overindulgence, too big, too quick. So, you know, it's balancing those energies, and the message seems to be about taking one step at a time, and not rushing out before this triple conjunction at the weekend happens. So we're going to use the Goliath deck now to do a reading for the energies of this new moon, and see what they have to say. So what do we need to know for Thursday, the 28th of July 2022, new moon in Leo energies. What messages does Spirit have for the collective for this new moon in Leo? What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies in this new moon energy for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? So where we find ourselves. The Seven of Swords, the Thief in the Night. I'll show you these cards as I talk through them. I think that's been coming up quite a lot in the last full moon and the new moon before that. I think I may be misremembering things, but it feels familiar. Okay, then we've got the Nine of Pentacles, the Tranquil Spotted Doe. We have the King of Wands, the Glowing White Stag. We have the Eight of Cups, the high door. And we have the Queen of Cups, the Mother of Crystals. We have the Queen of Swords, the Baroque Queen. We have the Three of Pentacles, the Three Wise Masters. And we have the Ten of Pentacles, the Oyster of Macabre. Just put my glasses on, I can't read. Oh, sorry, Metatron. Apologies, Metatron. The Oyster of Metatron. And then at the bottom we have the Seven of Wands, the Determined Otter. With the King of Cups, the Chief Eagle. Okay, and the Page of Pentacles, the Butterfly Snow Vixen. And the Hanged Man, the Suspended Monkey. And I'm going to take the card with no name as well. Okay. And actually we've got the King of Pentacles here and the Lovers and the Hermit. Right, I'm going to keep these to one side and get these out afterwards if I need to go further into the story. Okay. Oh my God, this could be spiritual big jobs going on. Right, we've got another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards that look to be part of the story. I will come back to those in a minute. Okay, so where we find ourselves, the Seven of Swords, the Thief in the Night card. This could be about sort of where we're not being truthful to ourselves, or where other people aren't being truthful to us, or it can be about holding our cards close to our chest. Okay, we might not actually see, we might not be able to see the truth at the moment. I think the conjunction, the triple conjunction at the weekend is going to bring in shocks and surprises and could completely change. You know, we think we know where we're going today, but actually come the weekend and going into next week, everything could be up in the air, spanners in the works and things like that. So just to holding back, looking for the truth. Okay, be aware of what others are telling you or the stories that you're telling yourself. Definitely beware of what others are telling you, because we have the Nine of Pentacles here, and the Nine of Pentacles is about self-confidence, interdependence in relationships, and independence for yourself, knowing that you can do it yourself. Okay. And I was saying interdependence in relationships, and I mean that as opposed to being codependent. We might not be able to believe what other people are telling us. So standing in your own self-confidence, a message not to doubt yourself and things like that, but trust your own truth. And as you do that, we come to the King of Wands, the foundation. Being in your power, when you're self-confident, when you're independent and everything, you're standing in your own power, your own authority, catching the messages that are coming down, the inspirations. The stag here with a dream catcher, ready to catch all that inspiration and power and bring it down into himself. Knowing who you are, coming back to this, knowing who you are, self-confident in who you are, being your authentic self, and letting what other people think or what other people are telling you to fall away. Okay, then we have the Eight of Cups, the high door. The Eight of Cups is usually about embarking on a spiritual journey, walking away from something or somebody that we've loved and possibly still love, and who holds a place in our heart. But we need to move on. It's Saturn in Pisces. There's new horizons for us to go towards, or the new higher door. We're elevating, we're growing, we're evolving. Okay, and you know, we have to do it ourselves. That doesn't mean we can't be supported by other people, but we can't allow other people to hold us back. Sometimes we have to walk away. And it might not be a physical person, it might be an old story or an old belief pattern. That message has been coming up quite a lot in the last few days. So, you know, we may be having to step out of our comfort zone and move away from the coziness, step out, start the new journey, make ourselves more vulnerable. Okay, but we're not alone. We have the Queen of Cups here, the Queen of Crystals. Tune into your intuition, clear your energy and raise your vibration, raise your energy, connect into your higher heart. Ask your higher heart, your soul, your spiritual self, the universe, for guidance and support and information of where you're needing to go. And then the clarifiers, we have the Queen of Swords, the Baroque Queen, cutting away all that is superficial and getting focused, discerning. And you know, if you find yourself surrounded by people or energies that are putting you down, trying to keep you stuck in an old place, then maybe it's time to cut them away. Okay, so you can start your new journey. So it can be the old stories you've been telling yourself where you've not been honest with yourself, or it could be external people. And then we've got the Three of Pentacles, the three wise masters. Okay, so this is about working with others that are supportive, supporting each other, growing together, building something bigger, getting the word synergy, which is building something bigger than the sum total of the individual parts. When we come together, when we connect our energies, we raise our vibrations together, we create something much bigger. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles, the Oyster of Metatron. We're moving towards sort of more security and balance and stability in our relationships, in our careers, in our home lives. And by doing this, we're moving towards that energy. Cards at the bottom of the deck. We have the Seven of Wands, the Determined Otter. You may have to defend your boundaries here from somebody or something that wants to hold you back, because what you're building is greater. Okay, we have the King of Cups. So what's happening? This is the second king. Yeah, there's more kings coming out there. We have the King of Cups, the Chief Eagle. This is about creating something new from the heart, from love, being connected with those energies. With the King and the Queen here, we've got the masculine and the feminine perspectives, or what's the vibration of that cup energy. So harmonising both of those together within us. Then we have the Page of Pentacles, the Butterfly, Snow Vixen. We're learning something new, we're beginning to grow something new. Yesterday we had loads of this morning we had loads of Pentacle cards coming out. This new thing that we're growing in the 3D, and it may cause us to need to look at things from a different perspective. As I say, don't rush out after today. Wait until after the triple conjunction, because that could throw all sorts of things into the mix. So yeah, and it's also about sacrificing a lesser thing for a greater thing. You know, staying in your comfort zone as opposed to setting forth towards new horizons, leaving an old stagnant relationship that isn't really supportive to you, and walking away. opens up your energy for new supportive relationships coming in. Could be around work, you know, if you're not enjoying your work, but it's comfortable, it pays the bills, you know, maybe there's a sacrifice to grow something bigger. And then we have the card with no names. So it's particularly interesting for me that it came out next to the Hanged Man, which is like looking at things from a different perspective. For me, this is like looking at sort of it looks like it's an actual negative. So again, different perspective, seeing the darkness in the light and the light in the dark. It's a totem as well. It reminds me of a totem pole, and also those ink blot tests and things that you do. It's, for me, it's about sort of, with the King and the Queen of Cups, it's about tuning into your intuition and seeing the different perspective there, and it coming up from your own subconscious. Okay, and then I'm just going to go through these cards as well. So then we had the King of Pentacles. Okay, being in control of your physical realm, being your own authority, and building those firm foundations. With that, we have the Lovers, balancing the divine masculine and the divine feminine energies within us, being open to new love, being open to new choices and things in our lives. And then with the Hermit, again, that going inside, looking at the different perspectives, connecting to your own inner wisdom, the King of Wands, the Hanged Man, the Shadow card with no name, going inside and finding our answers. And then we have the Shadow Cat, the dark inner swamp. Sometimes we have to go deep, sometimes we have to go into the dark recesses of places to find that light and that wisdom. Okay, and confront where we're not being honest with ourselves, or where we're staying in comfort zones and taking the easy road to avoid our vulnerabilities and things. With the Hierophant, the Master of Keys, we hold all our own keys within us, and with the Hierophant is often about sort of external authority and structures and things and commitments to tradition and stuff. I'm seeing this as confronting all of that. This could be your inner shadow swamp, or the external authority and structures and things like that, and how we give our power away. Take the power back within you, your inner authority, and unlock the key to your own power. Then we have the Emperor, which is self-mastery, setting firm foundations, knowing who you are, being yourself, your authority, your authentic self. With the Queen of Pentacles, okay, the Queen of Velvet waiting, nurturing ourselves while we're going through all this, being the Earth Mother for ourselves, for others, and being gentle with yourself, self-love, self-nurturing. This is spiritual big jobs here today. So, you know, look after yourself with self-care, self-nurturing. Okay, with the Sun, okay, shining in your own element, joyful, happy place, connecting with that happiness, that joy, that love, through your self-nurturing, so that you can shine your light. With the Hermit, with taking back your own authority. You know, there's a big message here that's coming through and being repeated in lots of different cards, giving different perspectives on the same message. And as we do that, we become our own shaman, okay, our own medicine man. We can heal ourselves, okay, become the powerful being that we're always meant to be here, not determined to be. Well, determined. I'm determined in this life to do all my healing and become my powerful shaman. and then ultimately to finish the Sacred Heart, connecting back into the heart. It's been a big message this week about the heart, filling the Ace of Cups, filling yourself up with love. Love is everything. It is the whole universe. It's everything out there and it's everything in here. So as we do this journey today, connect to all these energies, and I know it's a big, it's a big journey, spiritual big jobs, but it opens the door, unlocks the door for the next 6 months of healing, taking us through to January 2023. The theme of this second half of the year is doing the work and doing the healing on ourselves, getting rid of the dross and the lies and the untruths, whether they're internal or it's other people holding us back. Could be critical parents sitting on your shoulder from your childhood, could be actual family and things like that. You know, look at this next 6 months is about how we let all that go. And it feels like this new moon in Leo is a real big start of it. It's what we spent the first half of the year preparing for, and now we're here and we're stepping over the threshold. And this second half of the year, with all the retrogrades and everything, is about doing the inner work, the inner healing, so that we're ready come January to move forward in a higher, evolved, transmuted, transformed place. I'm seeing the phoenix rising with this energy. So that's your new moon in Leo reading. Bigger than I expected, but hey ho. If you're anything like me, you'll be going yes to the journey, knowing that it's going to take you all over the place. But I do love that. And I'm feeling really quite excited about today. So I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope it resonated for you. If it did, then please do like, share, subscribe to the channel. Click on the wiggly bell for notifications when I'm doing readings. Send me comments and messages about sort of how this energy resonates with you or not, or if it sparks things in your life. If you'd like a personal reading from me, then please email me at the email address below this video in the descriptions box. Have a wonderful new moon in Leo day, and until tomorrow, thank you for watching.